May 5, 2025, Washington, D.C. The nation's disaster relief fund is on the brink of exhaustion, just as hurricane season looms, and lawmakers say they are ready to respond if the White House finally makes the call. According to federal projections, FEMA's disaster relief fund will dip below $5 billion by June and could be fully depleted by late summer. Without emergency action from Congress, the Trump administration is warning of an $8 billion shortfall by October, leaving future disaster recovery efforts at risk during one of the most volatile times of year for natural catastrophes. But there's a problem. President Donald Trump has yet to submit a formal request for supplemental funding. "We're ready to act," said House Appropriations Chair Tom Cole, who emphasized that congressional hands are tied until the administration makes an official move. "We never act until we get a request. That's really up to them." This week, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is set to testify before lawmakers in both the House and Senate, where she's expected to face tough questions about the administration's disaster readiness strategy. Noem has been privately pushing for a major overhaul of FEMA, suggesting the agency should exit long-term rebuilding roles and slash grant programs that help local communities prepare for future disasters. That proposal has stirred concern on Capitol Hill, especially as extreme weather events grow more frequent and more destructive. Lawmakers from both parties have floated the idea of attaching disaster aid to a broader budget compromise, as Congress faces a fast-approaching fiscal deadline. Republicans are struggling to pass their sweeping party-line spending package, and with the government nearing its debt ceiling, some predict disaster aid could be folded into a bipartisan deal to delay the looming financial cliff. Meanwhile, FEMA has already spent more than $2.7 billion aiding California's recovery from the devastating wildfires that ravaged Los Angeles and surrounding regions earlier this year. Still, the White House has yet to formally request a broader aid package for long-term recovery, a move that would free up critical federal resources. With summer storms approaching, lawmakers warn that every day without action increases the risk of disaster without relief.